Welcome to Be Better Thursdays, a video every Thursday to inspire you to be the highest version of yourself with strong Vida. Be better every day. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. So today I want to bring to you this little trick I have. And truly it's just a way of taking advantage of this trend that it's going crazy on our feeds. It's about graphics with quotes. And so we go through our feeds, our social media feeds. It's not only on social media, but there's products everywhere that have printed quotes. Some of them are inspirational, some of them you really like, and some of them you don't like. Same thing happens to me. Even though I like quotes so much, some of them I just don't like. And some people don't like quotes at all. But I want you to think about, it's not only the inspirational cheesy quotes that I'm talking about, but I'm also talking about business quotes, science quotes. Maybe you just admire an author and you really like quotes about him. Or maybe something that you read on an article really sticks to you. So what you do is, when you see a quote that really stops your heart, that you feel, my God, this quote is talking to me, that you feel a strong affinity with the quote, a strong connection, there's something that's tickling you about it and you feel it. So when you see that, try to screenshot that quote or save it somehow. I like to open little Google documents for this type of exercise and save it. If you're not in a good moment where you can, think through this practice, save it for later. Because what I believe is that these messages are important, and if we use them as strong tools for growth, to get closer to our higher self, to see with more clarity. Maybe it's intuition message that's just giving you like little bits and tips of what you should do next. And even if you don't believe in this, the practice is so good. If you dig and you really do it consistently, you will see really good results in your character, in your personality, and it would just focus your life on working better on who you are. So once you see the quote, you want to bring the generality of the quote into your day-to-day life. You want to break it down in a way that you can assimilate it and you can practice it. You can implement the message of the quote into little bits and tips of your everyday life. And how do you do that? So the way you do that is step one. You want to acknowledge or look for what is it that the quote is asking you for in your life. For example, there's a quote that says, if you have the courage to say goodbye, life will give you a new hello. Will gift you a new hello. It's from Paulo Coelho. Forgive me if it's a little bit different than that, but that's pretty much the message of the quote. So if you have the courage to say goodbye, life will gift you with a new hello. And this quote resonates with me so much because I've been in so many situations in my life, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this, where it's just really hard to let go the relationship, but it's not serving you anymore. And I am not talking only about romantic relationships, I'm talking about work relationships and friendship relationships and relationships with family members and even relationships with animals, with your pets, it could be like a short relationship, somebody that you meet really quick on a trip. It doesn't necessarily have to be like this long, important relationship. So you identify what it is, and sometimes that doesn't come right away, but you ask the question, what is it that I am not letting go, that it's not serving me anymore? But sometimes you already know the answer. You don't even have to ask the question. And sometimes a lot of things come, not only one situation. So write them down. If you don't have a space to write them down, you can talk. Sometimes I've done this in the car, or like not necessarily driving, but like if I'm waiting for somebody or there's a moment where I can go to my car. You can record your voice in your phone so it would transcribe a draft. I like to do them in the Google document so that I can access it from anywhere. And so once you get to what is it that quote is identifying you with, Then you want to set examples. And the examples are visualizations that would also come to you like from everywhere. These visualizations need to be very specific in your head, and they need to involve people, situations, things you've gone through, especially conversations. Conversations will be the ultimate breakdown of identifying what can be healed through that quote in your life. So let's say in my example, let's say what's not serving me anymore, it's my job. And so right away I think of, the moment my boss told me that they wanted me to be the spokesperson for something. The moment a coworker mentioned that, I knew a lot of things and that they really like my style, but then I thought, well, I really want to grow and I can't grow here. And so all of these little clues that lives keep sending you, but we most of the time ignore because we're just so involved in our to-do list and what's next, what can we get done next. We don't want to stop and really think and have to transform ourselves and be better, because that involves facing fear, and that involves doing things even though we feel fearful, and that is challenging and it is hard and we're not used to that, so we just let it pass. And so what this exercise does is just shines the light. It brings awareness and mindfulness into a lot of situations in your life that you have been receiving messages but that you haven't paid attention. And quotes are a great way to use that as the projector, or I would say as the light reflector that needs to shine light somewhere in your life. Because if that quote is calling you, if it really triggers something in you, if it's really waking up something inside of you, you want to put it in your desktop, you want to buy a frame and put it in your house. Because the reality of why we want to do that, it's because we wish we wouldn't forget that. We wish it's a truth that we already know, but we have forgotten about it. My invitation to you is, instead of keeping it close and instead of just scrolling through that feed and wanting to see the next post, take a minute. It really doesn't take, it seems long, but it really doesn't take much. And there isn't any action required. It doesn't mean you're going to quit your job the next day. It doesn't mean you're going to have to do something crazy. No, what it means is you're bringing awareness. You're bringing mindfulness into your practice, and little by little, those dots that you put in that little document somehow get connected with other signs that come to you. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's somebody you meet, maybe it's a movie, maybe it's just the same quote repeated in other times, and you're right there, when you see that quote or that message again, you will remember those conversations. You will remember those visualizations that you're doing. And when somebody comes and wants to do that same role play that you had in your head, it's another trigger and another sign. And all of those, if you are paying attention, if you are bringing awareness to it, would actually bring you the clarity and the guidance to walk forth and really heal that part of your life that needs to be healed, so that a new quality, a good quality, a loving quality can come forth and can burst inside of you so that you can project it. Because what it is there's something trying to emerge, but we pressure it down because we don't want to feel the discomfort of fear. We don't want to feel the discomfort. So let it come up and let it heal. And the only way to let it heal is to bring awareness to it, without just shuffling to the side and say, let me keep doing my to-do list. Let me pick up the kids. Let me do dinner. Let me take care of this. Let me send this email. Let me do this errand. Take 5 minutes. It really just takes 5 minutes. And it becomes a habit. And you just have to write it, let it go, or think about it, let it go. The next time a beautiful quote passes through your sight, then do the same thing. And the next time another quote triggers you, do the same thing. And it's a beautiful habit to do. After you see this video, whenever you see a new quote on your feed or in a product or on TV, whatever it is, you might feel tempted to practice it. So I hope you do. And if you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know how it goes, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching our episode of Be Better Thursdays. If you would like more inspiration plus exclusive invitations and free resources to become better every day, please find the email list link in the description below this video. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, or just like it. See you soon, and remember to be better every day.